Tonight, the search continues for a sex offender who escaped from an Austin psych hospital on Wednesday night. Here's what we know. The Grimes County Sheriff's Office says MacArthur Mavis has a violent and lengthy criminal history. Mavis was sent to the Cross Creek Psychiatric and Addiction Hospital after trying to kill himself. We're told he kicked open a door at the facility, scaled a 6-foot fence, and ran. He should be considered armed and dangerous.
He knew he was probably going to be incarcerated a while. I guess he took advantage of an opportunity like the other one did in Houston. I don't know. We sent him there in good faith for the mental health caseworker to get him some psychiatric help on the suicide attempt. So I'm, like I said, I'm real concerned about the well-being of these places that can't seem to keep them incarcerated safely.
Mathis was last seen wearing a navy blue shirt and teal-colored pants. If you have any information about where he is, please call the police. And we continue to follow the prison break story out of New Orleans as 8 of the 10 inmates have been recaptured. Police are still looking for Antoine Massey and Derek Groves, who have been on the run for more than 2 weeks now. There is a $50,000 reward for any information leading to their capture. More than a dozen people, many of them friends and families of the inmates, have also been arrested for helping the men in their escape and hide from police. The 2 latest escapees were actually caught in Huntsville, Texas last week, and they've now been extradited back to Louisiana, where they'll be held in a secure facility. And an intense manhunt for a former police chief turned killer continues in Arkansas and beyond. Nearly a week after Grant Hardin escaped, the FBI is offering a reward for information leading to his arrest, warning that he is armed and extremely dangerous. Fox's Brooke Taylor reports from Gateway, Arkansas.
It has now been a week since Grant Hardin escaped prison. This is someone who's been nicknamed the Devil in the Ozarks after a documentary was made about him, making this all the more concerning. This was the last time he was seen on Sunday afternoon wearing this makeshift police uniform. The Department of Corrections says he tricked a corrections officer into opening that security gate. They're looking into why the verification process was just ignored and whether he got any inside help. We're told this is a round-the-clock operation with hundreds of officers on the ground searching for Hardin. Law enforcement set up checkpoints around Calico Rock, stopping drivers and spreading the word. Wanted posters also seen everywhere on the windows of local businesses. While there have been some calls about possible sightings, the Department of Corrections says none of them have led to anything credible. They have faced some major challenges and setbacks, including heavy rain, which grounded helicopters and drones and made it difficult for canines. The rugged terrain around the prison has also been problematic. There's a ton of hiding spots in the Ozark Mountains. Officials say there's hundreds of caves and even abandoned cabins. Hardin was once the police chief in the small town of Gateway. In 2017, he pleaded guilty to murdering a city worker. It was DNA from that crime that linked him to an unsolved rape of a 1997 elementary school teacher. He was sentenced to a combined 80 years. A retired Arkansas police chief spoke to Fox and Friends about his experience with Hardin, who once worked for him.
He's not a good person. He is not a good person. And I was surprised when he escaped. You know, he is the kind of person that will capitalize on anything he can get hold of to further himself.
And the reward for his arrest has now been upped to a combined $25,000. The FBI calling him armed and extremely dangerous. In Gateway, I'm Brooke Taylor, Fox News.